Word association. Word association time for the New York Jets. The Jets appearing on Hard Knocks. First word or words that come to mind.
Oh, well, I mean, can't miss TV. That's where I kind of look at it, right? I know Robert Saleh was wearing that shirt with like I love Hard Knocks, which is I thought we were going to say it. I wanted to be like, reverse psychology time would be my word association with that. But no, I mean, the Jets are going to put on a fake smile and like, oh, hey, this is great. And then behind closed doors and things, and go, oh, this freaking Hard Knocks and these damn cameras, and they're going to swear whatever else. But they got some personalities. And come on, is there a team that we're more interested to see what they're going to do this year than Aaron Rodgers and the Jets?
And I call it potentially compelling to the extent the producers lean into the idea that the Jets don't want them there. I don't think they're going to present it that way, but it would be so much better than the usual cookie-cutter crap, frankly, that we see from the preseason Hard Knocks. As I've said before, and this isn't just knocking the NFL Films product because I love quarterback. I don't like Hard Knocks preseason because it's the same thing every year. This is a way to make it different. Because for the first time ever, you have a team that was drafted to do it that didn't want to do it. Take full advantage of that built-in tension in the production of the show. All right, the Aaron Rodgers-Garrett Wilson connection. First words that come to mind.
I want to just lean on actually something you just said a second ago. Potential. I mean, I look at that to be potentially, it could be one of the 3 or 4 best, quarterback wide receiver combinations in football. Wilson's phenomenal. He fits this offense and what they want. Rodgers, we know, knows the offense to great extents, and this is his offense with Nathaniel Hackett. But also within that, like, they're an offense that knows how to feed their guy, right? Like we saw with Davante Adams. They'll go, wait, we'll feed you and feed you and feed you until you take him away, and that'll open up other things. But they'll do everything around him, and that's where, would it shock me if Garrett Wilson's top 2 or 3 in the league in receptions and yards after this year's over? Not at all.
Yeah, new BFFs. And Aaron Rodgers, one of the things he and I have in common is we like our friends that we have, and we don't want to make new friends. That's why he's always carrying around the same guys. He doesn't want to go through the process of making new friends. It's just too hard. It takes too much work. It's easy to have the people you're comfortable with. Well, he was comfortable with Davante Adams. He's getting comfortable with his new BFF, Garrett Wilson. And he said last week that Wilson reminds him of Davante Adams. All right. Breece Hall's importance to the offense as the running back enters year 2 coming off of a torn ACL.
Well, I look at it and go like, what do I want to say here? I mean, it's important. And, of course, he can take it to a level that's exciting. This is a horrible word association by me. We didn't see these beforehand, yes, everybody. So I know. But what I want to say is icing on the top, or, icing on the cake there is what Breece Hall would be. They got plenty of weapons and things to make it work. If they can have him well and healthy, that's where you go, oh, wait, you're stopping Garrett Wilson and Lazard, and whoever else is downfield. Oh, here's Breece Hall, and I threw it behind the line of scrimmage, and he got 50 yards. That's where I look at it as icing on the cake. But they're not desperate at that position. Michael Carter, he's pretty damn good. The kid they drafted out of Pitt, Mike, you probably saw him on TV being close to them, Israel Abinaconda, right? He's a home run hitter. He's a lot like Breece Hall, a guy that you can just pitch the ball and go, gadget legs, and he'll go 80 yards down the sideline. So that's what I'll say. It's icing on the cake for Breece Hall.
I'm going to go deeper than that. I think it's critically important to the team this year when you consider how difficult the schedule is, how difficult the division is. They're going to be hard-pressed to even make the playoffs. And Breece Hall was phenomenal last year. They palpably lost something when they lost him.
Yeah,
yes, you've got other running backs. This is where you do have some surplus value because Breece Hall was so much better than everyone else. It's one of the reasons they're flirting with Dalvin Cook. They don't want to not have the best possible running backs available to complement the passing game. You still need to have a running game. You can't just pass all the time. So he's critically important, I believe, to what the Jets are trying to do, which is not going to be easy to do. The last one, and the most important one, the photo for the first time of Aaron Rodgers in his full New York Jets uniform. Word association.
Way too skinny. There's my association. Way too skinny. I mean, you know me. I love Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what goes on with older players. They think, let me lose some weight so I can be quicker and faster. And I want to go, no, you're losing muscle within that, and you're losing quickness still. Keep your weight, keep your armor. Keep your strength a little bit. That's just the thing. And it's not just me. My wife, who, she barely pays attention to football, she saw a few pictures. She was like, whoa, Aaron Rodgers looks really skinny. What's going on there? So that was my word association.
And, didn't we go through this with him last year?
2 years ago, a little bit. Yeah.
Like the football pants are supposed to be tight.
They didn't
on
fit
your
his butt.
rear end.
Right.
I know you're a very big legs and butt guy.
Right.
Anytime you've got a flap
right.
that's just kind of material in the back of football pants, you're too skinny.
Yes,
you're too skinny. You're
exactly.
supposed to have
they're tight pants,
muscles there,
yes,
flesh
exactly.
there that are pushing that material tight.
Right.
And he was. He had no ass 2 years ago, and I think we can infer from the front side that when he turns around, there's going to be a flap of material hanging there because his ass doesn't fill out his pants.
That's right.
Which could be a problem.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Brett Favre 1 year. Lost 20 pounds in the offseason, and he paid for it.
100%.
When it was time to play again. He paid for it.
I saw teammates do it, throughout my career. The great Derek Brooks. I mean, the greatest linebacker maybe to ever live as far as stand-up linebacker is concerned. I saw him do that late in his career, lose weight to try to be a little faster because, hey, I'm getting older, but didn't have the same power and explosion as he did. He was still damn good, but yeah, that's just, one thing that jumps out to me. But damn, he looks like he's throwing that damn ball good in practice. I'll say that.
I have two words. Both are horribly dated references, one more dated than the other. The first one, the more dated one, is Gazoo, as in the great Gazoo from the Flintstones.
Oh my
when
gosh.
I see that photo.
Oh, yeah.
The second one is Dukakis because of that helmet on his head. See, that's the thing. When you lose all that weight, your body's too small for your helmet. So that's about a 35-year-old photo, but it's still relevant today, and I stand by it. More PFT Live right after this. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.